pages. Charlotte will devise some kind of a game that will force my hands to grip these books.
I will literally just put it in your hands and say read it.
Read it.
One thing about that all takes place in one day.
Yes, this entire book.
I find that so hard to believe that that's all just one day.
A lot of people, lots to say, lots to do. Why do these books like appeal to me?
It's the psychologist in you.
Your best friends, Mr. Not For Me. What did I just read? Hey bookworms! It's Mom here, aka Sarah.
And Char.
And today we're bringing you guys a mega book haul! If you guys remember, recently my birthday passed, and so I did do some birthday shopping for books. I should start off by saying that this is about 50 books, okay? And a lot of these books came from Book Outlet because I shopped their sale quite a bit, as well as Indigo and Amazon. So yeah, that's pretty much it, but there are quite a bit, so we're gonna go through it really quickly. Just want to remind you guys, I didn't buy them all at once. I just kind of bought them off around my birthday because I was able to treat myself, and so that's what it is. And if you hear little kids screaming in the background, just remember that I'm a mom of 5 and I have some little ones here sometimes, and yeah, it's kind of hard to get like the quietest of the quietest space to record. So we're gonna make do with what we have today, and we're gonna go through real quick.
Let's go.
So we just want to start off by saying, if you guys enjoy book hauls, definitely give today's video a
like, comment, share, and a subscribe.
And let's get into the haul. Okay guys, so the first book that I am showing you guys is called Party Up 2 by Jasmine Guillory. I've been hearing a lot of things about this book, and maybe not right now, but I had in the past, and I've heard that her writing style is really good. I heard that she's a great author. She definitely seems to be, I don't want to say interracial romance, but she does write interracial romance books. I don't know the details of this book because I read a lot of them before book shopping, and I can't recall what the story is about per se right now. So we're not going to go through all of that. If I know, I'll tell you, but I'm just going to get right into it. So that's the first book that I got. Really excited to read that because I heard she's really great, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The next book is also by Jasmine Guillory, and I was pleasantly surprised when I did see it on Book Outlet. This one is called The Wedding Date. And what's this one about?
I actually have no idea, to be honest. I
thought you knew.
Do you go on a date?
That seems a little too obvious.
Yeah, this one is just her bringing like I guess a date to a wedding. I don't know the
I think it's like, isn't it her sister's wedding or something?
Something like that. I don't know the core details. Someone is the +1, okay, and then the date kind of becomes more. They weren't like prepared for love, but somehow love became part of the equation. So
it always does.
And Charlotte was pointing out earlier, she's like, oh, she does seem to write like a lot of like interracial romance because, and funny thing is, she didn't make him white.
She did, right?
I did not see that.
Exactly.
I just thought, like, looking at his face, I can tell that like it's a Caucasian guy, and oh my gosh, Jasmine.
Oh.
So funny. So excited to read that as well, guys. Let me know, as per usual, down in the comment section if you have read any of the ones that I'm showing you. So this next one that I have is called The Dead Romantics. I have been meaning to give this one a try because I feel like it's a little out of my element.
Yeah, exactly. It does have, Ashley Poston, she always puts some magical elements inside of her book, right?
Yeah.
It's not like fantasy or anything, but it's just like, it's like a spark of magic, right? And I don't think it's even really explained.
Exactly. So this one, sorry guys, our rabbit is also down here, and every now and then he's like scratching his crate. I don't know what he's doing, but this one is about this woman, and she's dating this guy who's presumably
Dead?
Yeah.
Ghost.
And yeah, and we heard that this one could be a little sad, but I have seen a few people reading it here and there, and I'm like, you know what, I'll give it a try because it's just something different. I do want to read books that I really love, which is kind of what I gravitate to, and I do want to step outside of that and try some other things. So Char reads a lot of the opposite of me. She reads like a lot of fantasy and
fantasy, dystopia.
I have never read any of those, I don't think.
You should. Comment down below some of the best fantasy books that you guys have read that mom should read.
Yeah, I'm trying to get myself, maybe that's gonna like prepare me for a little fantasy.
Honestly, maybe you like dip your toe inside.
Dip my toes inside. Because that element, like those elements, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I have read stuff like that in the past, like a lot of those vampire romances and stuff. I used to read those.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
But honestly, I'm really gonna wonder how the relationship is gonna pan out because like he's dead.
So that's exactly what I'm curious about.
You'd be like, Casper, is that you?
Anywho, the next book that we grabbed, which we've already read, myself and my three daughters and myself actually read this. So in this haul, I actually ordered 2 copies of this for my 2 girls because I already had it. And this one is called The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. Guys, I've already read this. I do want to do a little review on the whole series. Got that one and we both
loved it.
We all loved it.
I'll give it 5 stars.
Yeah. Okay, so this next one is by your girl Colleen Hoover. I know some people have different things to say, but I've been reading her book and I just get through them because they're really interesting. They keep you on your toes, and some are just downright kind of whoa. I just did not see that coming. But I mean, that's what a book is about, right? It's not real. People sometimes feel a little triggered by some of her books. I've been okay, so I am definitely buying them.
It's so funny though, because like throughout all of Book Talk a while ago, her books were trending so hard, and nobody was saying anything about the trigger warnings, and everyone just loved the books.
Exactly.
And I guess it finally just came to light, some people's thoughts, and some people are, I think, just agreeing now, just to agree at times, you know?
Yeah,
like,
and I can get it from certain regards. It's just like, they're just saying that maybe she should kind of put a trigger at the beginning, and a trigger warning at the beginning, and I can understand that. But for me, I've been reading them and I'm okay. I guess it all depends on what you struggle with, right?
Exactly.
So this one's called All Your Perfects, and I guess it's just like 2 imperfect people trying to like, I guess, navigate what they would want to be a perfect relationship, but that is just never gonna happen with that scenario. It just never is gonna happen in real life because there are no perfect people. So very interesting to know about the story. It had great reviews, great ratings, and yeah, very interesting. Another book that I want to read is called Blacktop Wasteland by S.A. Cosby. He is a very new author to me. Thank goodness to like Booktube and Book Talk, I am getting familiarized with other Black authors as well. I've heard that his books are fantastic. So I do have, I think, another 1 or 2 that I've ordered.
Oh, you have Razor Blade Tears?
Yes. But so, and I've never read them yet, but I'm basically collecting. You may call me a book dragon right now. I am actively reading though. It's not like I'm just buying them to collect them. I'm buying at a faster rate than I can read.
Exactly.
Don't judge me. Let me know if you guys have read this one. And then there is this one. So funny story, I ordered this book the day before you went to the library book sale, and Char found one and it was in mint condition. It was like brand new, and it was there for $1. Meanwhile, here I am thinking I'm getting it on Book Outlet for like $7. I was like, yay me. And I mean, we all know that's a steal, but I could have had it for $1.
$1, literally.
It's called If He Had Been With Me, and I know it's a series. I don't know, is it a trilogy?
I think it's just a duology. There's another one that came out.
Yeah.
I actually can't remember. It's like If She Had Been With Me?
Something along the lines.
It's something from like the guy's point of view.
So yeah, so this is about Autumn and Finn, and they used to be inseparable, but something then changed, or they changed, and now they do their best to ignore each other. Ooh,
oh, no.
Hot topic. This other one is called The 7-Year Slip. You probably know more about this than I do.
Okay, I think it's like this girl. I think she's the main character. Okay, so this girl, and she rents an apartment, and the apartment is magical, and it can go, I think, back in time 7 years. and then she meets that guy because he's 7 years back in time, right?
So that once again, this is another one that has like a bit of a magical element, which is a little bit out of my genre. So your girl is expanding. Yeah. I just need to, if I don't gravitate towards them, like picking them off the shelf, Charlotte will devise some kind of a game that will force my hands to grip these books.
I will literally just put it in your hands and say, read it.
Read it. I didn't write who is that by. Oh, that's another one by Ashley Poston. Yeah. Okay, and so then there is this one. It's called The Good Part. I saw this book on Book Outlet and I was really intrigued, and then I was watching a few other people and they were reviewing it. They said it was really, really good. And I guess about a girl who is
it's like she wants to get to the good part in her life.
In her life,
like she's married and has like the career and has like family, right?
She wants to skip over the hard part.
Yeah.
Like the rest of it.
So it does happen, right?
Yeah.
And I honestly have so many questions with this book. People have liked it, but I'm like, how do you know your husband's name? How do you remember, like, does all the information from over these years just get inserted into your brain?
Yeah.
Like, how do you know your kids' names? You're gonna ask them, hey kid, what's your name? You're gonna be like, Mom, do you know me?
Well, I will read it and I will tell you. So guys, ignore our bunny. He is doing the most. Well, the next books that I got are two different books, but they're by the same author. Figured to kind of help speed this video up a little bit. We got Hotel Nantucket. Do you know the background story of this one, per se?
She goes to a hotel called Nantucket.
Yeah, something like that. And of course, romance is in the picture. And then there's a 5-Star Weekend, and of course, it's about romance. One thing I've heard many a times about this author, Ellen Hildebrand, is that just her writing style. I love that it sounds mature. It's like it's more than just romance, the way she writes, but the way, basically some of my favorite like booktubers are like obsessed with these books, and it just sounds, the books that we love are along the same lines, and I'm like, this just sounds like it's up my alley. And exactly. I really just, my summer reading list is already created, but guys, no, I gotta put one of these on there. So you guys let me know which one to put on my summer reading list. I feel like they both belong on there, because when am I gonna read this, really? Like in the winter?
Yeah, in the winter time.
But which one, if you guys, let me know if you guys have read any of them and which one I should feature first on my summer reading list. This next one is called Something from Tiffany's by Melissa Hill. Never heard of this author, but ironically, I think a booktuber named Tiffany, I don't remember her last name, Tiffany Lane or something like that. She said this book was absolutely magnificent. Like, she absolutely loved it. And it just sucked me right in. Basically, all of that she described about the book. And I'm excited. I'm so excited to try it. I think it's New York City at Christmas. So I have a little bit of time with this one. I can wait till Christmas to read, you know. But yeah, I love the feel of this book. I love the cover. It's just a little different, and yeah, I'm very excited. This other one is called Nora Goes Off Script. I did order this one from Amazon. This one's written by Annabelle Monaghan. I did read
Same Time Next Summer. Same Time
Next Summer. And looking back, I feel like I enjoyed the book. Sometimes I feel like I'd give it another chance, but I don't think I would have it in me to read it again. I just feel like maybe I could change my rating a little bit and maybe give it like a 3. It was even a 3.5. Like, the story itself was good. I just, maybe for me, where I was comparing it to my other 5-star reads, but I guess like it was in a league of its own. I feel like every 5-star read isn't that gonna give you necessarily, it doesn't make sense. It's like give you the exact same feel. Meanwhile,
that's the hard part of like rating books, because one book that you liked gave you this feel, but the other book that you really liked gave you a whole other feel. It was like the opposite, and you're like, well, comparing the two, can they both be 5 stars?
The same? And but that's exactly how I was feeling. I was feeling like, because I know what this one gave me, made me feel, I'm like, yeah. But when I'm looking back at the story, I'm like, you know what, the story was actually pretty good. There are certain elements that kind of irritated my soul a little bit in that book, but I think I liked it, and I hope as I'm saying this, it's not that my reviews being like impacted by others. I don't think it is. I think it's just like over time that it's like, it resonated with me. Anyways, I really want to read Nora Goes Off Script. This other one is called Hook, Line, line, and sinker. My husband found this while he was in the hardware store. Like, what is this book, this romance book, doing in the hardware store?
It's fishing, right?
I guess so, maybe. He was in Canadian Tire here in Canada, and they have this little section where they now have featured books. And I've actually seen quite a few books there. I'm going to show you another book that I got there. It's called Sharp Objects. He bought these both at the same time. This one obviously is a romance by Tessa Bailey. I've come by a couple of hers as well, but I have yet to fully read them. They're like $6.99. This other one is called Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. I have read this book and I thought it was really good, so I definitely wanted to get my hand on this one, because I think I did have the book originally, but I wasn't like really into keeping books back then. I kind of got rid of them, so I thought, you know what, as I'm reading again, this is a book that I think I would read again. And yeah, so I grabbed that one. This other one is called Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and this is book 2 of the Part of Your World series. I wanted to get this book because your girl got Just for the Summer first, and I started reading it, and just, what would you call it, my personality type just wouldn't let me be, because I was like, I could just read this book, and I was just like, no girl, don't do it.
Don't get to the third book.
So I wanted to get my hands on the beginning. I do currently have the first book on my summer reading list, I think, on the bookshelf, and so this is book 2.
Yeah, it's book 2.
Book 2. First one is Part of Your World. This is book 2, and then the last is Just for the Summer. So excited to say the slightest. This next one is Carrie Soto. Carrie Soto is back, and from what I know, Carrie Soto is this like magnificent like tennis player, and she kind of went to retirement, and then at 37 she wanted to crawl right back out and said, look at me. Your girl is back. So I kind of debated. I was like, do I really want to read this sports book? Because it's not romance at all, is it? I think it might have some romance, but I was debating, but I heard everyone say that this story is so captivating, it's so good. So definitely wanted to get my hands on that. And it's Taylor Jenkins Reid's. I have read a few by her.
I think you've read 7 Husbands.
I've read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
I think that's the only one.
I did. I do have Daisy Jones, but I haven't read it yet, and I got my hands on that one.
Wait, hold on. Funny story about this one though. You tried so hard to get your hands on this book.
I did. Every time. Did I buy this? Oh, I bought this one at Indigo.
Bought this at Indigo, finally.
Yeah, because every time I put it in I'd see it on Book Outlet, and I'd put it in the cart, and then it would just disappear. And then I wanted it online, and I didn't find it for some reason. So, yeah.
Well then.
Here it is. And I debated when I was in the store, remember?
Exactly.
I was like, I think I'm gonna put this one back. I think I'm gonna put this one. And here it is. So thank goodness I bought it. I think it's, meant to be. This one here I got as well from Book Outlet, but you saw it in stores for me, and I kind of had some ideas of what I wanted to get off my birthday list, so I was trying not to kind of sidetrack off of that, so I didn't get it in the moment, and not to mention I did get it for a much better price too. So this one's called The Referral Program by Shamara Ray. Never heard of her, but the cover is cute. It's cute or whatever, we'll see what this book was. 3 friends, 6 referrals. Could Mr. Right be your best friend? Your best friends, Mr. Not For Me? What did I just read? What did I just read?
So the guy that your best friend does not like could be the guy for you.
I guess so. Is this like is it giving like Bachelor or like it's giving like game show, just from the topic. I don't know. When I read this, I will let you guys know. I'm so excited about this one. This one's called Her Good Side. When I tell you I am here for the interracial romances, I definitely am. This one's actually cute because this is like not as much as interracial couples are not that new anymore, but like this, seeing like an Asian guy and a black girl, it's still not that common.
Yeah.
It's getting more common, and to see it on a book, I'm here for it.
Right.
This one is, it goes practice dating makes perfect. So I guess, are they practice dating? Are they fake dating?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a fake, oh,
That was one that I actually saw too. I wanted to read because I think it's like, you know, all clean stuff.
Yeah.
Super cute. Oh wait, open the inside. Remember? There's the, it's like the picture in there.
Oh yeah, they gave, like, it came with this beautiful, beautiful little, is this like a bookmark? What is it?
It must be a bookmark. Oh my goodness,
Whatever
so
it is,
cute.
whatever it is, it's cute. Oh, so adorable. Can you guys see? Oh, focus.
Okay, there we go.
Focus makes perfect. Anyways, and this book, and this one was a signed copy. I was like, oh wow, that's so nice. She's like, dear Sarah, you are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you just can't see, it's too small.
The next one I got is the dating playbook. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. 2 best friends, 1 fake boyfriend. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
2 best friends, 1 fake boyfriend. Love never plays by the rules. Interesting.
That will be exciting.
That will be interesting. And this is by, what's her name? Farah Roshan? Never heard of it. It's a fun, heartfelt, and totally relatable. Oh, it is fun. Okay, that's a quote by Abby Jimenez. That's really cute. Not a quote, but you know, what is that called?
Like a review?
Yeah, yes, a review. So the next one that I got is this one. It's called Pride and Protest by Nikki Payne. And I grabbed this one because I actually have the other one. It's like Sex and Sensibility or something. What is it?
Sex, Lies, and
Sensibility. And
this is the first one, I think.
Yeah, this was the first one. I got the other one in stores. These covers are so stunning, and I'm so interested because I actually do like the classics.
Yeah.
Pride and Prejudice. So we'll see. When keeping it real means losing your heart. Oh, it sounds so sad. A woman goes head to head with the CEO of a corporation, threatening to destroy her neighborhood in this fresh and modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice by debut author Nikki Payne. There you go. Sounds very cute. So this other one is called Loving You Always by Kennedy Ryan. Now, I'm pretty sure I've explained it to you guys a few times how much I'm like obsessed with Kennedy Ryan. I've read, I think, about 6 or 7 of her books to date. I kind of picked up one and I just kept going. So I got Love You Always, and I think there's another one of hers that I got in this pile.
Yeah, it should have been like right underneath it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. And I also got When You Are Mine. It's interesting too. I saw these books online on Amazon, but I was like, oh, okay, you know what? Like, let me just read her in increments, because she was a new author to me. And the first book I read was Before I Let Go, and I absolutely loved it. Ate it up. And then I went to the bookstore. I went to my bookstore to even check if I saw Kennedy Ryan there to see if I could get book 2, and she wasn't even there at all. So I was asking, I'm like, are you guys gonna like bring her in here? And lo and behold, I think like a month and a half later, I go there and my girl has a whole shelf. I was like here for it. She not only did they have like her new releases, like Before I Let Go, and only for, is it only for, no, not only for a week. What was the next one?
And like the Hoop series?
And no, the second one that I just read.
Oh,
the new one.
This Could Be Us.
Yeah, This Could Be Us. Not only did they have those 2, but they did have the Hoop series, and they did have even these there, which is so cool. So I'm just here for it. Anyways, I'm willing to pick up anything by her. I don't want to read the synopsis on the back. I just want to read, and because I know she always delivers. So yeah. Then I also grabbed this one. It's called Normal People by Sally Rooney. And yeah, this one, I don't know the details of this one, but this one's been circulating around for a while, and people said that it's actually a really, really good book. Yeah. Then I also got this one. It's called In 5 Years by Rebecca Searle. Yeah, and is it basically like a 5-year plan? Is that what it is?
Yeah, actually. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah, I guess so. It's kind of, exactly. It's kind of like one of those books. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? The other one I got is called By the Book. And once again, it's another one by Jasmine Guillory. I heard this one's really good, especially if you love Beauty by the Beast, because it's a Beauty by the Beast retelling. Sometimes to truly know a person, you have to read between the lines. Okay, girl, I heard you. And this is a fairy tale rom-com. It's mashup of like total magic. And once again, I support the girl because the cover is cute and the story sounds, I'm intrigued. So this other book is called The Good Sister by Sally Hepworth. Hepworth? No, Hepworth. Two sisters, one truth, but which of them knows it? This is a psychological thriller. I did a review. It came back positive, like good. So I'm here for it because the thrillers have been thrilling lately, and yeah, we're here for it.
I feel like we have to constantly be reading at least one thriller with like the other book that we're reading now.
Yes, guys, yeah, we just ended up having a cute little snack break. Guess what we're eating? We're having Maltesers in the middle of our video. The little kids came up here and interrupted. Okay, let's have a little snack for ourselves. So we're gonna resume the haul. Next book that I got is called All My Rage by Sabah Tahir, I think. This one I think is about like young love, old regrets, basically what it's saying on the back. Heard this was really good, had really good ratings as well. Basically, when I heard some booktubers talking about it, and then I did my own little research, I'm that person that like I don't really buy a book unless I do research. So I can hear about it and it clicks, but then I'm gonna do my own research and I'm gonna know if I really want to get it. So this other book scares me a little. I'm not gonna lie. Why is it so big?
It is so like,
oh my god.
You have a lot to write about, let's just say that.
Whoa. This book is called The Winner by Frederick Bachman. Is this a part of the series? The
Yes,
Beartown series?
Either the second or the third book in the series.
Yeah, it's a part of the Beartown series, and I did have Beartown, but the copy that I had was like busted and disgusted. So we're gonna revisit that and get myself like a new copy. Anyways, I thrifted it, but upon like opening a page or two, it had legit coffee stain, and I'm not about that. I know it was like coffee stain. I know it may have been simple, but I just don't like that. It did not give, it wasn't giving to me. So
if it ain't your coffee,
no, yeah, exactly. I don't want it. So,
and even then, if it is your coffee.
Long story short, I'm gonna repurchase Beartown because I heard really good things about that one. This one, unturned, sweeping. I was trying to like summarize it without fully reading.
Maybe the top one.
But honestly, I don't fully know what it's about, but I do know I know what Beartown is. So is this a continuation?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's like still, I think still in the same town.
Same town. Yeah. So.
Oh, here. A story.
Oh, okay.
Go.
So this one is a story about first love, second chances, and last goodbyes. Oh no. Yeah. So that's what this is about. But I'm not gonna lie. This book it's big. Like how many pages are we talking about, Mr. Bachman?
Ooh, going to the 600 range.
Oh my gosh.
Well, good luck with that.
670 pages. Oh, he's also the author of Anxious People, which I've heard good things about. But you know what? I'm thinking the story's gonna be good and it's gonna be worth it, because that's what happens. I know like I've read a couple that were like darn near 500 pages, and they were good. They were good when they're good.
Yeah.
And when they're not going good, that's exactly when you just start getting super like antsy and frustrated, because this is just a lot to read. Yep. If you guys have seen my summer read, I posted it. This was already a part of it, but I just had to put it back in here because I really did get it with this haul. It's called Dial A for Aunties. I actually have 2 copies of this, and so like I said, you can see how the total adds up to about 50 bucks because yeah, we have 2 copies. Not gonna lie, one of them kind of came a little, you know when the spine is doing its thing, but it's okay. We'll let it pass this one time.
Once.
Anyways, I really appreciate you guys giving your feedback about loving this book. That makes me more intrigued and more just interested in reading it. These books are by Jessie Q. Sutanto. I'm not sure if I'm saying that wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was saying also in the last haul that I was like, I kind of miss having the little synopsis or blurb on the back. This one has a picture, but I mean, it's kind of cute. It will grow on me. It still just kind of look empty though. It kind of looks, it's kind of giving like self-published book or something. I don't know. Not that anything's wrong with that. I'm just saying. I feel like it would have done well with a little bit of writing. Maybe even something at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But that's not the point of the book. I need to read the story, and I heard it's good. So just, why am I even saying that? This one is called Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. And they say it's it's a hilarious, tender, and altogether life-affirming gem of a book. Who said that?
Ooh,
Emily Henry? Okay. What is this one about? I keep hearing everyone talk about Abby Jimenez, especially after reading Just for the Summer. But people who I've also heard read like all the other books, they have like so many good things to say. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been, for the small chapters that I've already read in Just for the Summer, they were kind of given, they were okay. So I would like to keep reading her just to, you know, get to know her writing style a bit more.
Exactly. Everyone loves her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I did think that this was a part of like the Yours Truly and this cover. It seems like they should go hand in hand.
Oh.
Why does it not make any sense?
Because Yours Truly is part of the
part of your World Series.
Yeah.
This is not a part of any of that.
They look so
series.
similar.
They look so similar. So I'm just like, okay. But I love the vibrancy of the colors. Like I'm Jamaican, and not only is our flag colorful, but I feel like our culture is colorful. So for me, I love colors. I love colors. So this other book that I got is called Accidentally in Love. And I've heard, this is like one of those indie books that I really don't see anywhere. Did I ever see this in Indigo?
I think we got it in Indigo, actually.
Oh, I did. You're right. Okay, yeah, you're right. But before that, I used to see it everywhere. I feel like Indigo, especially here in Canada, just kind of stepped its game up, because all of a sudden now we're starting to see indie books there.
Exactly, yeah.
When we went shopping, I didn't see a lot of books, like even diverse books. And so to think we're starting to see books like this by Daniel Jackson there, I think that's really cool. When Sam is stuck sharing the streets for Chicago's summer festival with a man she can't stand, she'll find it's often a bumpy road that leads to love. Yeah, so yay Sam, I'm excited to read this one. Then there is this. I know Charlotte's gonna be obsessed with this one.
I'm so excited to read that, because we got another copy in here.
We did get 2 copies of this one as well. One actually came a little rough. Like it has a whole, you know, and I was supposed to deal with it and I never did. So I don't know, we're gonna just tape it up or something, because yeah. But what did you think about this one? We've been wanting to get it for a while.
I'm so excited to read it. I think it's about like a war is happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these 2 people on opposite sides of the war who are sending letters back and forth to each other. And I guess the love that kind of brews between those letters.
Oh, nice. And they do have this one in different covers.
They do. Oh my, they have so many different covers. I saw someone get like 3 other covers of that same book.
Oh jeez. One
was Fairy Lude and like all the different editions, because she loves that book. She has like 4 different covers now.
That won't be me, but I do like the book.
You don't want 4 of the same book?
No, I don't have room on my bookshelf for that, unfortunately. Then I also got this book. I love that it has like a Target sticker, because if you're living in Canada, you know that Target doesn't exist here anymore. But there was a time frame where we did have a Target for like 4 years, maybe 5 years. I don't even know if it was that long before they left. It would be cool though. This one is called Magic Steeped in Poison. The more you give the magic, the more it takes. And I love tea. In the moment when I got this, I was thinking like just the mood. I just think it would be really cool to read about tea. It's just such a different topic, and I'm curious to know. To be fair, I'm also curious to know how you're gonna write a whole book about tea.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I had picked that one up from the library and I started reading it. I never got around to finishing it, but I know that she enters like a competition or something about tea.
Okay.
Something like that.
Sure, to enchant both fantasy lovers and sea drama aficionados. I can't speak aficionados. Aficionados? Yeah, aficionados. It'll be inhaling what? I'll be inhaling whatever. Okay, I don't want to read that because that's not giving anything. But anyways, I got this book and we're gonna read this sometime.
Mom's getting into this fantasy.
I'm trying. And then your girl got 2 books. I'm just gonna show you both at once. 2 books by Carly Fortune. This Summer Will Be Different. That's book 2. The first one is Meet Me at the Lake. It's called This Summer Will Be Different. That's book 2. The first one is Meet Me at the Lake, but oh my gosh, I heard these books are so good. Ignore my rabbit. He is scratching. I don't know what he's doing, but just ignore him because we're almost done. But I heard great things about these 2 books, I think. I'm pretty sure I heard good things about this one as well. Meet Me at the Lake, not so much. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Meet Me at the Lake. We knew that. Meet Me at the Lake did not, like, I feel like a lot of people just didn't love it.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it like that because I don't know about a lot of people. I'm just saying the reviews and certain things I've seen, it's kind of like, you know, it's like a So I think I will get it just because it just feels weird. My personality type just has me wanting to do things in order. So I feel like it just wouldn't be me if I didn't go and get Meet Me at the Lake. And I think I actually genuinely wanted to get it as well, but it just kind of flew out the cart and because people all bought it, so I couldn't get one. I'm joking, but they all went. That's like typical book outlet fashion. It's like me shopping, stacking up my pile of books in book outlet, always going back to Goodreads and reviewing the books and taking my own sweet time and coming back and going, gasp, as if I'm shocked, like, your book just disappeared, girl. It's gone like the wind.
When you should have snatched it when you could.
I should have. I'm getting smarter because that's why these books, a lot of the books that I ordered from there came into like several different boxes, like 4 or 5, maybe, I think actually like 6, because as soon as I got like 6 in there or whatever, maybe whatever that met the threshold, I was like, order, order. And that way I could keep getting the books that I wanted. That's what I did. It was a smart strategy because then I got a lot of them. This next one is Malibu Rising. Once again, heard phenomenal things about this. I'm pretty sure I heard everyone give this one like a 5-star. It's by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and yeah, I have Daisy Jones in the 6 as well, and I also had the other one in here. I'm Carrie Soto, so I'm so excited. I am so excited. I probably would have gotten into this already if I wasn't like cheating reading all these thrillers that were not a part of my actual summer read. I got sidetracked because they were too good. So anyways, I'm very excited to read this one as well. Yeah, I don't know this. I feel like I know the synopsis, but I'm not gonna read, huh?
One thing about that all takes place in one day, right?
Yes, this entire book.
I find that so hard to believe that that's all just one day.
A lot of people, lots to say, lots to do. Who knows? Okay, so this next one is called Hello Stranger by Catherine Senner. Been hearing nothing but good things about her as well. And she's also the author of The Bodyguard. I feel like I want to get that one, but I debated because I was like, oh my gosh, how? I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it now. Like, I'd like to make my own decision. I don't like to go off of what is popular. So I kind of left it, but in my mind I was like, how is this small petite girl gonna protect this big guy? I know, it's probably, I'm thinking too much. Right?
Sometimes you just gotta not think.
Sometimes you just gotta turn it off.
Yeah, exactly.
But a lot of folks thought it was really good, so I think I might try it. But I got this one, Hello Stranger, gotten a lot of good solid stars. And yeah, very excited to try that one as well. And then there's this one. This one was another one that actually you guys gave me. This was supposed to be a part of my birthday haul, but I didn't get it. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, came in the book outlet.
Did it?
You think so?
Oh, maybe. Okay. You know what? This is what happens. They just all kind of melt together after a while because it's been a minute. Yeah, so I got spoiler alert. I don't fully know the backstory of this, but I heard that this one was good. And it's just different. One true pairing. Well, mostly true. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. What I think actually is about, it's like this guy, this actor.
Oh, yeah.
Who acts in the show, and he makes fan fiction for that show and the character who he is for like another person.
Yeah.
And then he's like, the company or like the producers can't know that I'm this person who makes fiction.
Yes. And from her perspective, wasn't it something similar?
And then it's like, she's like a cosplayer or something?
Yeah, she's a cosplayer.
Yeah.
Oh,
it sounds so cute.
So
I actually
cute.
never heard about that until you got it.
Yeah, it sounds so cute. And then, guys, I have a couple too that are just like different. They're just like ones that I picked up at Indigo. Indigo was having a little area where they had a sale. It was like 3 for $10 or something like that. And I'm just like, you know what? I want to try these books. I actually reviewed them. They had really good reviews. But beforehand, I'm going to show you the other one that we found since my husband showed us that there's a whole section inside of the hardware store. We went back and looked, and then they had this one by Carolyn Brown. It's called Second Chance at Sunflower Ranch. This is like a cowboy romance, and I've never fully read one. Well, I actually have. I've read like cowboy interracial romance, The Black or the Berry, or something along the lines. It was a while back, okay? So I thought this would be interesting. What did it say? Will a secret baby finally bring them together? And what I believe is that these two, they're from high school, and they had like a relationship. I don't even know if it was a relationship or if they've just gotten together one night, and then she had a baby. Yeah. But she kept the baby while he was off, I think, in the military or something, and then he came back, and you know, there she is, because small town is like, time to settle down, not many girls to choose from. Hey, how about her? I know you from high school. Maybe not just like that, but you know, like that. And it just so happens that she has like a 16 or a 19-year-old. Like, yeah. And it turns out to be like, isn't it his daughter?
Yeah.
That is just so crazy. Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be crazy too, because it's not even like he left and knew or anything. It's like he comes back and he's like, he sees this 19-year-old girl. He's like, you're my daughter.
Surprise, daddy. And you're like super grown. That's just crazy and different. So I wanted to read about it. This novel got really good reviews. Obviously, it's not like a super well-known novel, so it didn't, I think it was like out of like 2,000 people, and that's enough for me. He's a retired combat medic. He's a retired combat medic, and he hasn't been home much since he was like enlisted 20 years ago. So anyways, it sounds like a really good book. I don't know if I'd call this second chance romance, because they weren't like in a relationship. Anyways, I got a bunch here that they had on sale. Let me show them to you real quick. This one's by Jill Shalvis, A Rainy Day Friends. I just love like small town reads, cozy reads, beach reads, and just fun stories. 6 months after Lainey Jacobs' husband's death, it's hard to imagine anything could deepen her sense of pain or loss. But then Lainey discovers she isn't the only one grieving his sudden passing. A serial adulterer, he left behind several other women who each, like Lainey, believed she was his legal wedded wife. Oh my gosh, the drama. That spoke a lot for itself. So definitely got that one, because I'm like, oh my gosh, what's up with that? I want to read more.
Right? Yeah.
It's so sad. It's like sad. It's not even like, oh my gosh, forgive me, because why do these books like appeal to me? Comment down below if you're the same way.
It's like, you like a lot of realistic situations and scenarios.
I do.
Yeah. It's the psychologist in you.
I do. This one's called A Waterfront Wedding, and yeah, it speaks for itself. It's the wedding of the year, but who will get to host it?
Ooh,
yeah,
fun. That sounds like a Hallmark that we bought.
It sounds like a Hallmark. And then there's this one. It's called When We Were Young. I actually didn't know if I got this, because I have actually seen this a few times in the thrift store. It goes, 3 generations of women come together in this page-turning debut full of family secrets, heart-wrenching drama, and second chances. Like, that is like my book all the way. Like, I love to read about stuff like that. You guys can see I'm a very diverse reader. I do like to read a lot of stuff. I just haven't dabbled in a lot of like fantasy, but I love to read like just books from kind of all over the place about different topics and stuff like that. But I do love a good like realistic based romance, contemporary fiction. Yeah. Oh gosh. And then this last one is called The Bookshop by the Bay. Now, anyone who knows me, especially you, I love the beach. I love outside. I love the sun, though I don't like to be burned by it. I love the air, the nice fresh air. and I love books. And I love the bookshop or the bookstore, whatever you want to call it. So this whole book is just speaking to me.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, who wouldn't want a bookshop by the bay? Me. Who wouldn't want to own a bookshop by the bay? Me. Who wouldn't want to?
Wait.
No. Who would want to own?
So you wouldn't?
I would want to own. So this book, yeah, this book just, it says it's a perfect beach read and it's refreshing. Oh, I can already smell like the ocean breeze.
Mom getting transported away.
Yeah, you can change your life if you're ready to take a chance.
And then the pillows under her head are books. So they're not really pillows.
Okay. Okay. That is it, guys. That is our mega book haul. Yeah, Book Outlet, Indigo, Amazon.
Yeah.
Canadian Tire. Like, it just feels so strange to say Canadian Tire. Yeah, but it is the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content, and
Yeah.
we'll see you in the next
And
one.
I'll see you in the next one. Also, guys, don't forget to tell us down below if you've read any of these books, if you own any of these books, if any of them stuck out to you that you're actually now willing or wanting to try based on whatever little synopsis I gave you. Because, I mean, I didn't feel like I gave you that much, but bear with me. It's a lot of books to keep track of completely. But as you can see, I'm surrounded by books, and I am so excited to have so many books to keep me busy. So thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Bye,
Bye, y'all. Here. Was that good?
That's great. That's great. Oh my goodness.